we are going to talk about plans and give advice. So here is Charlie. She is our first character that we are meeting today, and she is speaking about her goals. So let's look at what she's saying. Okay. Hi, Luan. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Um, I'm fine. Thank you.
Awesome, Luan.
How about you?
Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Not bad. It's just quite cold. And the weather is dropping a lot, so it's getting very, very cold. Yeah.
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 Opposite my weather in my country is
It's
very
opposite.
hot. Yeah.
Ah, oh,
This
nice. You're
this
very
is
lucky.
this is my summer and very hot.
Nice. Very lucky.
Okay.
Okay, Luan. Please, can you read Charlie's dialogue for us? What is she saying?
All my all my friends intend to go to college, but I hope to become a chef. So she needs to decide between apply to company as many of them.
Okay, yes,
Uh,
so good. Yeah. So she is basically telling us what she wants to do despite all her friends. So it says, what advice would you like to give Charlie? Well, we're going to give her some advice. Let's look at our objectives. Thank you, Luan, for reading. We have lesson objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to recognize some vocabulary about plans for work and study. Use structures with should, recommend, and have to give advice. And lastly, express agreement and disagreement in a conversation. Okay, so let's get started. Our first activity is about choosing the correct answer. So we have Paolo. Okay, Paolo is having a very difficult decision. So he shares that the other people in the forum. So let's hear what Paolo is saying and choose the correct words as we move along. Okay, so Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. How are you?
Hello teacher, today I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, Jasmine. Happy that you good. Okay, so you're gonna read Paolo. So please choose the correct answer and then read what Paolo is saying.
Okay. Uh, I intend to find a new job. So I need to decide to show my skills and experience. Okay. Sorry. So I need to create a resume to show my skills and experience. At first, I wanted to apply to Google, but now I have to consider between Google and Swift.
Okay, good. Well done, Jasmine. And I'm happy that you corrected yourself. So very good. You are aware of your errors. Very nice. Okay, so this is Paolo, and this is what he is saying. Thank you. So let's look at the next character, Margarita. Okay, so she's also having the same situation where she has to share her story in the same forum so that we can hear what she wants to do. Okay, so Thang. Hello, Thang. How are you?
Dr. Chan, I'm good. Thank you.
Awesome, Thang. Awesome. So can you do Margarita's one?
Okay. I didn't get into my film company. I could uh, consider applying to a different company, or I could intend to travel. Oh no, take a gap year to travel.
Yes, okay, good. Also, very aware of your corrections. Well done. Okay, so this is Margarita, and this is what she is saying. Okay, good, guys. Well done. So let's go through our vocabulary for today and just our pronunciation. Also, if you have any questions about the meaning of these words and comprehension, just let me know and then I will help you. Okay. So we have intend to, decide between, consider doing something, apply to, create a resume. Some people say resume. Some people say resume. Okay. So with pronunciation, I just want to let you guys know resume or resume. Okay, because you can also spell it like this.
Resume.
Just want to write it down for you guys because it's not actually an English word. Okay,
Create
resume or resume. Other people also say CV, okay, which is the same. So it's a synonym of resume, it's CV. Okay. I say resume. I don't say resume. Then we have take a gap year, get into something or get into, and that's it. So these are our words for today. Let's read them. Becky, hello. How are you, Becky?
Hello, teacher. I'm good today.
Awesome, Becky. So please read the words for us.
Intend to decide, decide between, consider, apply to, create a resume, take a gap year, get into something.
Very nice. Very nice reading, Becky. Thank you. Good. So let's do another person. We'll do Hai Yen. Hai Yen, hello. How are you?
Create a resume.
Yeah, hello teacher.
Create.
How are you, Hai Yen? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay today.
Okay, good, good.
Yeah.
So please read for us, Hai Yen.
Yes, intend to decide, consider, apply to, create a reason, take a gap year, get into something, get in.
Good, thank you. Good, guys. I'm happy with the pronunciation so far. Okay, Jasmine, let's hear you read for us.
Intend to. Decide. Consider. Apply to. Create a resume. Take a gap year. Get into.
Good, very nice. Thank you, Jasmine. Luan, please read for us.
Yes. Intend to decide, decide between, consider, apply to, create a resume, take a gap year, get into, get
Okay,
in.
good. Yes. Thank you, Luan. Okay, and last but definitely not least, Thang. Thang, please read for us.
Okay. Intend to, decide, consider, apply to, create a resume, take a gap year, get into, get in.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, guys. So quite happy with pronunciation. Do you guys have any questions on vocabulary before we move on? Any questions, guys? No?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, awesome. So let's go through this then. It says choose the correct option. So here are Paolo and his story. We also have Courtney and Edgar. Okay, so they are talking about Paolo's situation and giving him some advice. So let's see what they are saying. Okay, I need two readers. So Luan, please can you be our Courtney? Okay, and Becky, please can you be our Edgar?
Paulo needs to decide between applying to Google and applying to Swifty. He should apply to both at the same time.
He doesn't have to do that. I recommend he apply to Google first. He can apply to Squid Type later.
I see. And he has to create create I have to create a resume carefully. A good resume can show his experience and skills.
That's right. And I recommend he practices speaking before the interview.
Yeah, that's a good going to help a lot.
Okay, yeah, good. So over here, hey Becky, you can say, and I recommend he practices speaking before the interview. Or you can also say, that's right, and I recommend practicing speaking. So both of them are actually correct because we have Paolo, who is a male. So you can say he practices, okay? It's not wrong to say that. Okay, so yeah, good. Okay, awesome, guys. So let's look at our grammar carefully now in terms of giving advice. So he should apply to both companies. So you can have your subject plus should or shouldn't, negative, plus your verb infinitive. You can also have this suggestion. I recommend practicing speaking before the interview. So you can have I recommend plus your verb infinitive. So practice would have to be practicing with ing. You can also have this structure. I recommend that plus your subject plus verb infinitive. So your sentence can look like this. I recommend that he apply to Google first. Okay, this is another option. He has to create a resume or resume carefully. So we have our subject plus have or has to plus our verb infinitive. And then lastly, he doesn't have to do that. So you'll have your subject, don't or doesn't, have to plus our verb infinitive. So these are all different structures of how you can give someone advice, whether you are recommending something or whether you are not recommending something. Okay. Then obviously, when you are not recommending something, you will use the negative form. So should, shouldn't, does, doesn't, etc. Okay.
Hello, teacher. Can you explain for me in the previous slide you have the after recommend with you the verb with in and what's in this structure will you recommend us subject verb infinity and when will you verb in when will you verb infinity?
Mhm. Okay. So what is your question? You want me to go to the previous slide?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So you just want to look at it again. No problem, Thang. Let's do that. So here is the previous slide.
Yeah, yes.
Mhm.
After and I recommend he writes the speaking.
Okay, let's just highlight it quickly so we can see. So, and I recommend practicing speaking,
Yeah,
right? Before the
yeah,
interview. Yeah.
yeah.
So what's wrong? What's your question?
But I see in the structure the next slide you read the structure that's the after recommend subject and verb infinity. But don't you in after the verb?
Okay, let me just write it down and then we'll go to the next slide so that I don't forget what this one is. Okay, just give me a second. And I recommend practicing speaking before the interview. Okay, so this is the sentence. So let's
Yeah,
go
yes.
to this one and then look at this one together. Okay, so which part are you asking about? I recommend that one.
Yes, I recommend that subject verb infinitive.
Yes. So remember, because it's in bracket here, right? It's an option. So you can say, I recommend subject plus verb infinitive. Or if you want to, you can add that. Okay. Or you can also add the subject. You can also say, I recommend that she, or I recommend that they. Okay. It's optional. That's why it's in brackets. Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome. So there are several options, okay, several structures that you can go with as well. But as long as you're following the simple structure, okay, by having I recommend subject plus verb infinitive. You can also add that as an option. You can also add our pronouns like we saw in the previous one. He practices, okay? She practices, etc. So it can always change, but don't forget your simple structure. Okay, that's important. But yeah, good question, Thang. Thanks for asking because it's useful. Okay, perfect, guys. So let's do this one now. We have Kento, okay? He is our next character. So he is in an online forum as well, and he shares his situation there to ask for advice. So let's see what his situation is, okay? This is his situation. So let's ask one person to read for us. Hyen. Hyen, please read Kento's situation.
Yes, my parents want me to apply to Tokyo University. It's one of the best, but I am not sure I want to go to college right now. I'd like to travel.
Okay, thank you. So Kento is like most of us, right? We don't really want to
Yes,
go to college, but we have to. He wants to travel. Okay, cool.
travel.
Thank
Yes, he will
yes,
become
thanks,
a
Hyen.
broker.
Exactly. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Hyen. So we have student A and student B. So they are speaking about Kento's situation. So let's see what they are saying. Okay. So Thang, you can read student A and let's have another person read. One, you can read student B.
Kento Violence want him to apply to a college, but he would like to travel. I recommend he takes a gap year to travel and work part time.
That's a good point. I recommend that he travel abroad to meet new people and learn about different cultures.
I'm not sure about that. I think he doesn't have to travel a lot because he doesn't have the much money. He should consider getting a job first to save money before he want to travel.
I think you are right. He has to save money first. I recommend creating a resume and applying to a travel agency. He can learn travel tips when he works there.
Yes, definitely. I totally agree.
Yes, okay. Thank you, guys. So we have some useful advice about Kento's situation. So let's look at the words more closely. Okay. The words highlighted in green are phrases that you can use when you are agreeing. Then we have the one highlighted in red. This is a phrase that you can use to show that you are not agreeing. So we have I totally agree, or you can say I agree. I think you're right. Yes, definitely. That's right. That's a good point. And then we have
Definitely.
I think I disagree. I
Yes,
don't agree.
definitely.
I'm not so
Definitely.
sure. Or you can also say, I'm not so sure about that. That's not right. And don't get me wrong, but blah, blah, blah. Okay. So these are the different phrases you can use, whether you are showing agreement or disagreement. So here we go. Let's talk about plans and give some advice. Okay. So what advice would you like to give to Kanto? Okay. So look at his situation. Okay. What parents want is that obviously their child goes to university. That's natural. I mean, every parent wants that. But what does he want? He wants to travel. Okay. So we have two conflicting and two very opposing ideas. So what you're going to do is you have to give him advice together. Okay. So these are some suggestions that you can include if you want to. I'll write them on the board. Okay, there. These are suggestions, or you can come up with different options to give Kento some advice. Okay, so Hyen and Jasmine, you guys can go together. One person will be A, one person will be B, and give him advice.
Yeah, okay. Keep advice. Okay, so I will be A.
Yeah, you can be A, and then Jasmine can be B.
Oh, okay. What parents want? Kanto parents want him to apply to the Tokyo University, but
That's right.
yes, but he didn't like that. He could like to travel.
Yes.
I recommend he takes a job first and then travel on the holidays.
Okay.
I think you are right. I recommend you have to create a resume to find a job soon.
Mm. Yes, I think you are right. I think the after graduate we need to find a job, right? So I think he needs the most important is he needs a job first, and after that he can save more money before he go travel.
That's a good point. Uh, he should prepare everything carefully before the interview. Uh,
Mhm.
He could,
Okay.
so can you, yeah, I totally agree.
Okay, perfect, ladies. Well done. So you don't mind him going to travel, okay? You don't disagree with what he wants to do, but you believe that he should first get a job, and from that job, save money, and then he can go travel. Yeah, I agree. Also, there are things like OU pair. I'll write it down. I don't know if you guys are aware of these programs or, for example, student exchange programs, where I think that, if you have someone like Kento that wants to travel, he can travel, okay, but he can do some sort of job. So he doesn't have to get a job in his country. He can get a job outside of his country because it will allow him to travel, like OU pair, where you look after people's children okay, and get money and stay with the family while you travel, and people that are doing au pair or au pair, they have a lot of holidays, so he can go to different parts of the world during those holidays, or he can do like an exchange program where someone comes to his country and he goes to someone else's country and he lives like that, this will also allow him to travel. So I agree. I think a job is important for stability, but he can also travel. He can also work and travel, that would be even better. Why not? So yeah, definitely. Okay, well done, ladies. Let's see what else we have. Okay, here is Teresa. Yes, Hyen, you want to say something?
Oh, no, no,
Can't.
sorry.
No. Okay, no problem. So it says read and find the mistakes. Okay. So we have Teresa. She has her dialogue, but there are a few errors. So let's read and find them. Okay. This is our next activity. So we'll just do it and see and figure out what the mistakes are. So I want your opinion. I don't want to ask you. I want you to put up your hand. If you can see errors, please put up your hand and share the errors with the class. So just read through it quickly in your head. If there are any errors that you pick up on, just put up your hand and tell us. Okay. Mm-mm. So here's C. Teresa needs to consider leave her job to study for an advanced degree. She should works and studies at the same time. Guys, come on, someone pick up their hand and tell me. What is wrong with this sentence? There are so many errors. Yes, dang.
In after consider we need to use verb in living.
Good. Anything else?
And after source you need to verb infinitive. Don't use s.
Yes, okay, for both of these, exactly. Good. Well done, Dang. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, excellent. So yes, guys, this is the problem, okay? These are the problems. So let's look at person D, what they are saying. Okay, don't get me wrong, but I think so. She should work now and apply a university in the future. Okay, so there's also something wrong with that. Someone else tell me. Dang, not you, someone else. Someone, come on, what's wrong with the sentence? Yes, Luan?
Yes. I found the wrong in the sentence. And
Yes.
she doesn't have to decide, not decide.
So she should work and
Uh, and she
okay.
doesn't have to decide, not decide right now.
Uh, don't get me wrong, but I think so. She should work now and apply to university. Okay, so over here, Luan, this one. You are
Yes,
doing this one here. I want to know this one first.
yes. You want first, right?
Yes.
Mm,
So she
this-
should work now and apply a university in the future. What's wrong?
I don't think so. She should work.
Ah, Luan, apply
Apply to.
to.
Apply to.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So there's a missing preposition over there, okay? But
Yeah.
you are
Yes.
absolutely right, Luan. Over here, it
Yeah.
should be decide, like you said. Well done. Okay. But also over here, the one previously, right? There are two errors that we looked at. So don't think and apply to. You can't just say apply a university. It's not a complete sentence. Okay. So yeah. Okay, thanks, Luan. So you did like two of them. Well done. Okay, well done, guys. Good. So let's look at the final one. I totally agree. She can decide after she finishes the project. Okay. Is there anything wrong there? Are there any corrections that are left? Or does everything sound good, guys? What are you guys thinking? Are there still corrections or does everything sound good? Let me know.
Decide. Finish. What?
After she,
I
so
think
this,
totally.
yes, good. Okay, so it's that part, hey? I total agree. No, okay, it should be totally. Well done. Okay, so these are actually called common errors that you make when you're speaking, common errors that you make when you are writing. So these types of activities are really good to identify these common errors. Okay, cool, guys. Let's read. So read and complete. So we have the first advice. So what you're going to do now is obviously read this and then give her advice on what is going on. So Teresa, these are her points. Should get an advanced degree, but I'm busy working. Have to consider leaving my job, but I'm not sure I want to study right now. Would like to work on my project. So these are her thoughts, right? So you have to give her advice now. Okay. So let's do two other students. We'll have Becky and Thang. Becky and Thang, give Teresa some advice.
I'll be student A.
Okay.
Teresa needs to consider leaving her job to study for an advanced degree. Mm, I think she should. Uh, I will with the whatever I want. Right, teacher.
Yes, you're giving us advice. So anything you want. Yeah.
I
What do
think
you think she should
she.
do?
I I think she should keep working because she having she, she is having a very important project.
Okay, so that's what you think. Thang, so what do you think of this statement?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I totally disagree. Uh, mm, because I think she need to get an advanced degree because it have her a lot in the future when she will go overseas to work.
Okay. Becky, what do you think? Becky.
I'm sorry, I
So Thang is saying he doesn't believe that she should continue with work because an advanced degree can help her in the future when she gets work overseas. So what do you think about what he's saying? Do you partially agree? Do you want to add on to what he's saying?
Uh, I think you're right, but she should save more money because the advanced degree uh, is not cheap. It's very expensive.
Hmm. Okay, so Thang, what is your response? Come on, guys.
Yes. I don't think so because when she have attained last for the advanced degree, she can chọn extra works for the temporary job. That can have her earn money uh, to learn.
Okay, so while she's studying, she could find a temporary job that could help. Becky, what do you think of this? What is your final opinion? Becky.
That's a good point. But uh, if she finish the project, she will earn uh, she her team will earn a big money, and she can use that to get an advanced degree later.
Okay. Money and use this to get her advanced degree. Okay, I see. I see both your perspectives. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, good. A good little debate. Okay. I see both your opinions in terms of what you think and believe that she should do, because you both raise very valid points. You are right in saying that an advanced degree isn't cheap. Okay, most of the time it's quite expensive. So, keeping her job would help her be able to afford this advanced degree. But at the same time, having an advanced degree is such a big advantage, especially in our economy today, hey? Where you actually need to have some sort of a degree to earn quite well, you know? So that's where I see the other point. And, she can study and then work part-time by getting a temporary job. So these are both good, good opinions, very well thought. So I see both your perspectives. Okay. Even though you don't agree with each other, I can see both your perspectives and why both of them could be quite useful. Okay. So yeah, well done, guys. Good job. Okay, so let's go through the next one and then see what other opinions there are. So it says, talk about plans and give advice. So we have Ryan's situation next, okay? And he says, I left my old job last month because I couldn't agree with the company's management. I want to be my own boss. So now I have to decide between applying to another company and starting my own business. Okay, so he has two different options that he is considering and thinking about. So, what you have to do is help him decide. Okay, this is his situation. So, you're going to help him decide and tell us what you think. Okay, so let's do this then. The one you can go and you can go with Hai Yen. One person will be A and the other will be B to give us advice. Okay.
Continue as Ryan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
When I'm ấy.
Yes.
Yeah. Rennie needs to decide between applying to a company or starting his own own business. Mm, I think yeah, he should um he can starting his own business, but the first time he should take uh, uh, take a business class first.
Business class.
Yeah, and and gain the experience work.
Oh, I think you
Mm,
are right. Yeah, you finish? Are you finished?
Yes, she's finished.
Okay, sorry. I think you are right. But I think he already worked for a few years, so he already have some experience. And I think now she don't have to go business classes.
You'll
Uh,
say, I think he doesn't have to go to business classes.
yeah, Lam says doesn't have to go business classes.
um,
Yeah.
Ah,
uh, I don't think so. Uh, because the the both all the business is a different uh, different the uh, work company. Um, you
So
need
you'll
the
say,
yeah you need the more many experience. You need much experience, and you have to you he's have to save a lot of money.
mm, I'm not sure about that. Uh, I'm not sure about that. I think he can start his own business first, and he can join in business class online or join in the weekend, so he can do to work together in the same time.
Mm, maybe you are right. um
yeah. Um, then you stopped. Is that
yeah.
it? Okay. Okay. So also both of you ladies, you bring very valid points. Like starting a business is definitely not easy. That's why we don't have a lot of entrepreneurs. Okay. If it was easy, everyone would have their own business. So it does take a lot of time, income and effort. So I agree with both of you. I think that it's not impossible to start your own business, but also it does need a few things that you have to do. But also, the other option is to work two jobs, in order to make this happen. Because starting your own business or applying to a company, you know, both of these are new beginnings for Ryan. So he could do either one, but you both come with very valid points, especially when you're speaking about business and how much work it takes to start a business. Okay. So I see both of your opinion, ladies. Yeah, these are tough situations that they are giving us. Okay, good. Well done. Okay, perfect. So the final one is over here. Oh, this was the final one. This was the final one. So in terms of the feedback, okay, what we said, we obviously using I agree, I disagree to speak about where we stand in terms of the circumstances of these situations. How we can say it better, I think that what you guys can do is maybe speak about, for example, If you are presented with a business, speak about the vocabulary related to the business. So I heard courses, business courses, that was perfect. You can also speak about capital, right? Resources, okay? Things like tax, okay? So you can increase your vocabulary when you're speaking about particular issues so that you can advance your fluency. We also spoke about studying. Okay, remember the guy that wanted to travel and not study? We spoke about advanced degree. So you could speak about the benefits of those things and increase your vocabulary. Also, remember, you don't have to work in your country. The student can get a working visa and work abroad, right? And still study, but also travel as well as work and get income. So try to